you're a little bit more free to express yourself. You're a little bit more free to cover those specific weaknesses in those specific matchups. So Sub-Zero, what I've heard from Kenshi players,
oh boy,
the ice clone, it's hard to catch him in there, like in neutral. So like, obviously, like, don't do it on Kenshi's wake up. He's just gonna, do those really far-reaching normals to go right through the clone. But also his slide is one of the better wake ups, not only because it activates so quickly, but because it low profile Sub-Zero so low to the ground. So again, all the Kenshi's words, not mine. They said this is a 7-3 Sub-Zero's favor. Let's see what happens.
I fear I don't agree, and you know what? I think
I don't agree with any Kenshi player.
I don't. You know what? Very, very real for that. Actually, I don't agree with any Kenshi. You're all liars.
Liars.
But in all reality, this is the most projectile-based game plan I have seen yet, and it's gonna be Rednose carrying 3 bars.
I mean, nobody wants to commit. Nobody wants to. Once you go in, you're taking a huge risk. And again, this is a little tidbit about Jusmeezy, the way he plays. He doesn't like playing like this. He does not like playing lame, and you can kind of see internally he's struggling. He wants to go in so bad, but he knows that that's a bad idea. Don't go in. You can apply more chip damage, as long as you're a little bit more careful with your approach. Nobody's really made any combo contact here.
Oh, and Jusmeezy tried to by actually finding the low there, but unfortunately it's gonna be Rednose who gets missed by the Luna cameo. But thankfully, Meezy able to find the J Blades as a combo extender, and also find that ice slide into the fan lift.
There's only 8 seconds left on the clock, Mott. There's only 5 seconds left on the clock.
Back up, hold block. There we go!
Jusmeezy doing it. You can even see the little smirk. He is not happy doing this.
No,
he's like smirking and he knows he won, but like that's not how he wants to win. Meezy's a mix machine. Like literally wants to go in and mix. And in this matchup, you just can't do that.
You absolutely can't. But Meezy is at the same time, you're playing the right game plan against someone like Kenshi. You're playing the right pace. You're playing the right tempo. It's just finding that opportunity to use basically your 3 cameos to find that way in, while Rednose kind of relies on that ice armor or the freeze, and if you just don't get in the way of that freeze, you're fine. We're on the wrong way! It allows for that forward throw coming in front, with the back throw coming from Rednose. And now, what do we do in the corner?
Nice flawless block from Meezy. Checked him with a down one. He wasn't really sure what he could get afterwards. Oh, no whiff punish there. Good opting from Rednose not to really commit to the entire string, but just to kind of feel out what Meezy was doing. Now, there's only 39 seconds left on the clock. Rednose has a huge life lead over Meezy. He wants to come in. He wants to mix. He wants to find that hit. Now, a few times with the Sento drop, what Sub-Zero can do is he can up block the Sento drop and then go for an immediate slide for an actual punish.
That game might be a little bit too ambitious there, especially now we only have 20 seconds left on the clock here. The Sento is out at the very least, and honestly, if you can't push here. Now that Sento has kind of inched towards you very threateningly. 10 seconds left on the clock.
There's no time.
There's no time.
You're not going to screw this up. Oh, wait, hold on a second. You might screw this up. Fatal blow? Make him waste it?
Just do it!
No. It was going to scale too much. That was the right call. It was going to scale too much.
I just get too excited.
I got excited too.
I get too excited.
And we forgot that time exists.
Time exists. Scaling exists. If you do too many hits, it's too much. The crowd's going wild behind Meezy, supporting their boy KGE Jusmeezy, and it forces the breaker so early. Meezy is playing a little more aggressive, now forced to back up now again. Oh, we are inching towards you. That's scary.
I'm so surprised he's not checking the Sento, but it is kind of like bait, and that's what Rednose is relying on. He wants you to like check the Sento with something, and then you get the sword thrown at you.
And then we just re-establish that Sento again. Dropping the Sento, there it is. It's gone for a tight second there, but now it's back. The ice clone is right in his face though. Can approach, and there you go. You have a projectile of some sort. Utilizing it is so strong here. And then Chameleon also coming in to not only negate the Sento, but also hit Rednose in the back. That is what I'm looking for. Another freeze here and set you in the corner with the ice spear.
He's backing off. Meezy has no reason to go in. Meezy has a life lead. He has no reason to go in. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. Straight hit going your way. That's okay. Oh, no. This does a ton of damage. This does a ton of damage, and it throws Sento there.
He still has the life lead, but... Oh!
No, he couldn't get there in time. He couldn't get there in time. Maybe a slide, but he's trying not to let it affect him. It's in his mind completely. Gets the stand too. Meezy taking that grueling game number 1 down to absolutely nothing. No time left. I don't know how these guys have any gas left in the tank.
I am stressed out. I've been sitting here comfortable for past hour and 42 minutes. We are seeing Meezy just take it so confidently against Rednose, playing the right game plan. Yes, that was just game 1.
That was literally what I was going to say. That was just game 1, and that's how long it took. And I don't see this going to any less than 5 games. Now Rednose, so versatile in his cameo picks, always able to kind of switch it up depending on the matchup.
Wow.
Is that fair? Is that fair? Sento summon. He's like, I'm tired of hiding behind this wall. I'm tired of just sitting back while I can't get Sento out, because that's the number 1 thing that's the game-winning plan. That's the game-winning strategy. Get Sento out, get the 2-on-1 situation. Nice double jump 2-1 by Meezy to kind of get as far away as Sento as possible.
Yeah, Meezy went for the air-to-air, finds himself successful in that regard. Goes for the back throw, gets the highest damage back throw, which is with the Jade cameo. And now, again, Meezy and Rednose being so even here. Also want to say, Rednose swapping over by having the Striker out instead of the Sub-Zero. Very, very notable. But there's Fatal Blow. There's also the Breaker. Meezy still having the life lead, however. And then the Ice Slide.
He just did it?
To finish him off is very strong.
He just did it?
He just did it, yeah.
He
why not?
He just did it again? He just did it again?
Yeah, that's wrong.
Meezy's right now, this is not what... I feel like Meezy's happy that he's going in. He's like, I'm glad you're going in because I love playing like this. I love waking up. I love calling out throws, and I love going for mix.
There's also less of a fear factor now that there's no Sub-Zero cameo on the board here. You're not in any, you're just afraid of being raw mixed up by Sento instead of having the parts frozen by that Sub-Zero cameo. But I mean, just Meezy getting kind of destroyed in 30 seconds of this round 2. But that's round 2, we're going to round 3. That's A-okay, baby.
I don't understand how these matches could be so polarizing. These matches couldn't be any more different. Yeah, watch that light.
Yeah, watch out. Where you at? Oh, not again.
Who's in the back seat? How much did you have to drink?
How much did you drink? He's walking up straight line for real fast. Oh, there's Chameleon coming in doing that straight line for him. Gonna be seeing the reset here as well. And we may have dropped a little bit. And then the Striker bump still comes through. That's huge for Rednose. Yeah, I like quite with it. The dive kick is absolutely amazing. And the fan lift as an assist to continue this combo is only gonna help Meezy more and more.
I mean, that's the other thing too that a lot of people fail to recognize. Like, there's an asset to the fact that Sub-Zero combos take so long that against a character like Kenshi, you're waiting ages, you're waiting hours for that cameo to come back.
Good escape.
And that Sento to still be in play, and it might not by the time the Sub-Zero combo's over. Even though it does no damage, it takes a long time.
Okay, Meezy being very careful here, trying to go for the overhead. The Glaive does come through again, getting a little bit of chip damage on top of Rednose, who has taken this block pressure a lot most of the time. Oh, we go straight in. We have Breaker, we absolutely do, and we utilize it in the last moment. Now what? Now it's gonna be a Fatal again? No,
he just did it.
He just did it again.
He just did it.
Third time.
He just did it. This is Meezy at absolute comfort. Now we got King Tisa going up.
He ran up. He said, "Wait."
He said,
"Why are you losing to Sub-Zero?"
He's like, you know, this is a bad matchup, right? You know you can't do anything, right?
You know you can't can't press like that. You know that, right? You know you can't be something like that. You gotta react to those ice slides, by the way, okay? Like, it's 3rd time in a row you've been hit by them. Come on now.
I don't think Striker cameo is the way to go, because you could just see how much more comfortable Meezy was. Like, Meezy was like, you're not hiding behind Ice Fest. You're not staying full screen. Bet. I love it. Let's go in. Let's party. Like, that's what he wants.
Sub-Zero how Sub-Zero is meant to be played, basically.
I mean, that depends on who you're asking. Well, you know, some people love playing it like Sub-Zero cameo, and just laming it out, just getting away.
You see, when you say laming it out, that makes me believe that's not the way stuff is meant to be played.
Wow. Okay, it's a very old term. I've been in the FGC for a long time.
Yeah.
Laming it out just means, it doesn't mean anything derogatory. It doesn't mean anything negative. It
just
means
playing safer.
Safer, exactly.
Lots of space.
But laming it out sounds so much funnier.
It sounds like you're playing lame.
I mean, essentially you are. Like, you're sitting back, you're not taking risks, and you're waiting. You're waiting for the opponent to make a mistake. Oh, I love that little walk up and block there to get rid of the clone, but I feel like in this game it's almost useless because the clone doesn't last that long.
Yeah, I mean, you let it go away, and you know, maybe it's an extra second you may have saved in the grand scheme of things when you're going to time most of these rounds.
And I feel like you could easily mess that up and get frozen by mistake.
I would mess it up personally.
All the time.
I would mess it up. Like, oh, well, I walked into it. My bad. Full meter online for Jusmeezy, by the way. Rednose only having 1, maybe almost 2 now. And again, Meezy kind of going back to that more lame.
There we go.
More lame play style.
I converted you.
I'm learning. I'm only 22. I'm learning. I have to learn.
I'll send you some old school FGC clips. There you go.
That'd be great, actually.
Lame is just that was the New York style of play back in those days.
Oh,
what?
The fan lift was so good into the dive kick as an entrance, and Rednose just wasn't really prepared for that opportunity.
And now that combo was all about positioning here. It literally did 8%. It did less damage because he didn't let the throw rock.
Oh, again, Ice Armor is out. The Ice Armor is online for Rednose, and there's the freeze. There's the breaker, as well as a complete just like shutdown. The Ice Clone is also just going to be stuffing out Sento, and now we have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. That is likely going over to Jusmeezy again. Round 1 of this match points. Round 2 has to be. We have to see a change from Rednose. We have to.
I mean, I didn't think it was going to go down like this, but again, you have to look at everything. You have to look at the big picture. Meezy, with tons of experience. Obviously, you know, Hercules not at the level of Rednose as, you know, losing the mirror match, but the fact that you have a little bit of a blueprint, a little bit of a strategy, it helps you so much. But I might have spoke too soon because here comes full-blown Sento sandwich. Now, this is definitely not fair here. Ending it here. Sento on the left side, Kenshi on the right. There's literally nothing you could do. You guess for your life. That's the low option, hitting perfectly. And Meezy opting to go for that. Oh, no. He just threw it again.
Oh, my God.
That's what I'm telling you.
did.
Rednose is a maniac with that meter. He will use that meter for anything except breaker. Throw the sword. Resummon Sento. Like, that's literally all he wants to do.
Can Meezy bring it back from a sub 100 health deficit? Oh, as I say that,
yes, he can.
You absolutely can. The J Kimbo does come through, gets a glaive combo sender, and you're just axing this man in the face in the corner forever and ever. We get also are able to set up
one reset. That's all he needs is one reset.
That's it. That's all you need. Okay, we're being pushed back a little bit here. Now we got that.
He got it. He got it.
He got it. He got it.
I don't know. This is going to be close. No, we're shaking hands. It's over.
We're shaking. We're not even going to mash.
It's over.
We're going to bow out.
Meezy going into the grand finals on the winner side, and Rednose losing that first tournament life, but it's not over yet. This is a double elimination tournament. That means every competitor has to lose twice to be out of this tournament, and Rednose is still in there. Even though it was a 3-0, I think a player like Rednose